Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. What am I doing? Well, obviously I'm streaming The Long Dark. I hope. I should have had the notification, which I just did. Okay. So, what are we doing today? Waiting for a rabbit skin to cure, because so I can fix my hat as usual. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I know. I wanted to go to the forge. Why did I want to go to the forge? Because the forge is there, and I do kind of want to make some more arrowheads just so I've got a stash. So I think I shall do that. I've got 11 arrowheads in Coastal Highway, so a few more scattered around won't hurt, just in case. I'm not sure what else I can make with the forge that I might want. I don't need a improvised hatchet, and I don't need an improvised knife, and I think that and arrowheads is all I can make, but I would like to take that opportunity while I can. Right, let's get on with it, if that's okay with everybody. That's weird. Does anybody remember if you could typically see the arm? I don't. I mean, it makes sort of sense that you can see Mackenzie's arm when he's carrying the rifle. I just don't remember seeing it before. Is that an option I've accidentally switched on? I really don't know. That is most strange. Hang on a second. Let's have a quick look at my options. Under visuals, I suppose. It's not going to be under display, I hope. Quality? It shouldn't be under quality. Advanced? No. Accessibility? Nope. No? Huh. How very strange. Did this game get an update that I'm not aware of? Or is it a... How very peculiar. I really don't remember seeing his arm in the picture before. Well, that's normal at least. Ooh. I still have a scurvy risk? Oh. That does not make me greatly happy. I thought I fixed my scurvy. I don't think I changed my field of view. That's the funny thing. Let me double check.
Something's gotta go.
I just looked at the field of view, and it seemed all right. No, that's the same field of view I've been running. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, it sort of makes sense. It's just odd that I hadn't noticed it before. Huh. Okay. Alright. I can live with that. What time of day is it? Okay. That time of day. Why am I... How are you doing, Danny? Let's hope all is well. What have I got to drop? Oh. I've forgotten the stuff I picked up. I'm alright. Oh, where's my other maple sapling? And I'll try and keep those together. Why have I still got a scurvy risk? I kind of thought that would have been... Typically when I fix my scurvy, it stays fixed for a while. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I will do my limited best to try and ensure you don't have. No, I'm trying. I'll try and ensure I don't stress you any more than I absolutely have to. Ah! Don't want to do that. It's kind of interesting. Yesterday's live stream is up to 199 views. That makes it my second most successful live stream, I think. So, hang on a second. What am I doing outside? Did I have a reason? Yes. Okay, if I'm going to start having scurvy issues, I need to find... What do I need to find? Rose hips. Well, that's very kind of you. End of your day, beginning of mine. Alright, rose hip hunt. Where have we got rose hips up here? That's reishi mushrooms, reishi mushrooms. Oh, and I wanted to see... Oh, there's a ptarmigan nest. Oh, where's the ptarmigan? Okay. Find the cars and head that way. Oh look, there are ptarmigan. Huh. Let's see. I need ptarmigan for the trader, and to be honest with you, what I'd like to get from the trader is his bow recipe, given that I'm told it's somewhat better than this one. Oh, God, it has to be said, that was rather successful.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
I finally got ptarmigan. And I can't remember how many ptarmigan down I need, but I have ptarmigan. Okay. 3 of them. And I've got all my arrows. Yay! I think my trade is... think my trades I can find, actually. What are my trades? I know I've got just the one trade upcoming. I guess I could cook up all my spare bits and pieces, couldn't I? Let's have a look-see. And... I need 6 ptarmigan. Okay. How fast do they... Oh. They ought to give you an achievement for shooting ptarmigan. Good morning, JP Day. No, sorry, Jeopardy Day. My apologies. My French is getting worse and worse. Actually, I'm reminded of something that very minor that occurred to my brother and myself once in France. We were, I was, old grief, 20, 21. And we were camping in France. I had managed to buy a car at that point, and so we went looking for petrol one place, and we asked in our very French, and I can't remember what we said, do you have any super? And the gentleman in question replied, Jeep super. And it was very clear. We could hear him. And that was the moment that my brother and I realised that spoken French was very different from the French that we'd been taught. We thought, very arrogantly, that the gentleman in question was speaking just very bad French. And I think it's safe to say, no, he was speaking colloquial French, and we just didn't know, essentially, how to speak colloquial French. But I've always remembered that little moment where you realise, oh, things aren't quite what we assumed. My brother actually then went on to speak French quite a lot because he worked in Algeria for years. He said that his approach to speaking French in the end was essentially just throw the words around, and apparently that worked for him very well. He says the worse the French he spoke,
I'm not going to be able to carry this load
I think the better he was understood. Yeah, no, it's the Western thing. They don't teach us colloquial French, really. And they teach us, I think, what is it, book French. The correct would have been Je n'ai pas de super. Nope, nobody says that. Jeep super. There you go. Right, let's cook up my bits. Oh, that sounds terrible. Yeah, my brother also told me he stopped bothering getting the specific gender of words correct. He basically just called everything le, the masculine the, and he said nobody commented and nobody noticed. Now I know if you do that in German, you can really mess up, but apparently in French nobody cared. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that takes a while. Alright, I didn't realise it was going to take so long. Oh, oh wow, you get... I didn't realise you got so much ptarmigan down from one ptarmigan. Okay, that's actually very good to know. Now, it has to be said, I don't know. I mean, I do know somewhat that different regions of France speak French differently. I don't know to what extent that's still the case. The last time I really was able to do a comparison was sort of 50 years ago. But we learned some very, very basic French in the south of France before we were formally taught it. And what we picked up in the south of France is that they say merci bien. And we were taught, oh no, that's wrong. You should say merci beaucoup. It's like, nope, well, okay. I can't find my bedroom now. Oh, here we go. I mean, I still would tend to say merci bien, even now, 50 years later. When I lived in Austria, the typical greeting was Grüß Gott, which isn't what they say in Germany, but it is in Austria. So if I was ever in conversation trying to exercise my German and I said hello, I'd probably say Grüß Gott, in which case suddenly somebody would realize, oh, he learned to speak German in Austria. Yeah, sure, come on. I'll see if I can understand it. To anybody watching, we are now getting a quick update, a quick lesson in French dialects. When we're done with this, we'll try English dialects, because those can be confusing as well. Even in England. Well, Great Britain. Alright, you're going to have to translate that. Shut. Do you know what? Normally I can have half a guess. And... oh, wait a minute. No? Alright, you're going to have to translate, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm completely lost as to what that might mean. Assuming, of course, the censors don't catch it. Oh, shut your mouth. Oh. Okay, I will... shut your mouth, your nose is falling down. Oh, shut your mouth, your nose will fall in. Oh, yeah, you see, yes, that I was able to get. Ferme ta bouche, ton nez va tomber dedans. Yes, that I could actually get, but the other one, no. Whoa, yeah. Ah, that's funny. Right, so now we're back to oh yes, no, we the thing a lot of people, even English people, have a problem with is, for example, the Scots accent, which can be very thick. I imagine they still do it, but I don't know what I'm doing outside. Oh, yeah, on the grounds of why not. Apparently, I'm told that Spanish speakers run into the same problem, that somebody from Mexico will have a problem talking with somebody from, say, Puerto Rico. Even though they're nominally speaking French, it's sufficiently different they just don't understand each other. Oh, these birds aren't tiny. I remember when I first went out to the United States, and I was at a customer site, and my manager asked me to go and find out, and I'll quote him exactly as I can, "Where's the nearest Office Depot?" I thought, okay, I'll go ask security. So I go down to security, and I've only been in the country literally a week, maybe 2. And so I go up to this guy at security and I say, "Excuse me, can you tell me where obviously probably quite English, can you tell me where the nearest Office Depot is?" Because I did an automatic transliteration, because D-E-P-O-T in England we obviously pronounce depot. And he said, "What?" I said, "I'm looking for the nearest Office Depot." And he said, I don't know." And after a couple of attempts, I realized I was mispronouncing depot. So I said, "I'm looking for the nearest Office Depot." "Ah," he said, and explained where it was. Just a simple word like that. He'd never heard it pronounced depot. Oh, I need to give it some food. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, now I imagine Creole or Cajun would be quite... yeah, Languedoc. I always want to see New Orleans, and it's not, it's New Orleans. Right, let us place a pot. Let's start cooking the little stuff. On the grounds I got nothing else to do, so I might as well do this, and then I want to have a look and see what I've got in terms of what can I do with the little bits and pieces. Whoa, that's quick. Ah, that's the reason. That's slightly disturbing that it... What was slightly disturbing? Oh, something went boobala-boop.
Starting to weigh me down.
Yeah, some British slang would probably be quite incomprehensible to Americans. The one thing that the one advantage the British have is that we've heard so much American TV or cinema that we can understand Americans arguably more easily than some of them can understand us. Right. Well, you do know, of course, that British English is absolutely the correct one. After all, we invented the language. Hello. Hello, Wand of Spanking. Okay. How are you doing? What difficulty is this? Oh, we're talking about understanding different dialects in English and French.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, yeah, no, I have to use American spellings for things like chat sometimes because it just assumes American, so I switch over to American spellings. So, because I lived for the United States for 16 years, my spelling and my pronunciation is all over the place. Fresh ptarmigan! That's my first ptarmigan in the game. You still have a printer? Oh, that's... I was going to say, that's interesting. No, it's not. Whatever I was going to say that might conceivably be interesting has turned out not to be. Let me drop some of this water off some way useful. How much longer has this got? Oh, no, it's not worth it. Right, so now I have 12. Ooh. Now I need 6 of those, don't I? Yes, what can I do with 6 ptarmigan gown?
All this gear is slowing me down.
Improved insulation needs 5. Ooh. Okay, I definitely want to try that. Well, that's the consequence of that's the consequence of owning animals. When I was a kid and we owned dogs, yeah, you simply accepted the fact that you were going to have dog hair all over the place, and it didn't matter whether doesn't matter whether it's a short-haired dog or a long-haired dog. Yeah. Dog hairs all over the place are a fact of life. Huh. So, good evening, Gedang Sama. How are you? No, I did not live in the San Diego, LA area. I lived in the San Francisco Bay Area for just over a year. But my head office was back in Atlanta. So then I moved back to Atlanta for several years, and then I moved to Tucson, Arizona for 10 years. My first ex-wife was from Atlanta. Okay, so it looks like I scared the ptarmigan away. I did visit San Diego once. That was on business, so I didn't get the chance to sightsee or look around. Oh, I did go to LA for a job interview once as well. The traffic on a Saturday was nightmarish. I can't imagine what it would have been like during the week. Yep, it is 09:30 hours, near enough, Greenwich Mean Time. It takes all day just to pluck ptarmigan. That's interesting. So I need 5 down. Okay, let's try this. I haven't. Yeah, no, I traveled to Death Valley from Tucson. That was the direction I came from. Alright, so I have that, and let's see, improved insulation. I need 5, which I can use, and I need that. Now the thing that gets me about this is, how do I use it? Oh, improvised. Oh, good. That's good to know. I'd end up with a warmer bedroll and improved insulation. Okay. So I need to bear that in mind. Now yeah. The traffic in San Francisco was also reputed to be terrible, but strangely, I never had a particular problem. Mostly when I went downtown. I actually lived in Walnut Creek, but mostly when I went downtown to San Francisco, I went via BART, Bay Area Rapid Transit. But the traffic had a bad reputation. Parking had a terrible reputation. The weird thing is, there was a parking lot near Market Street, and I always seemed to find a space there. Never bothered me. But and in case anybody's wondering, yes, I have driven across the Golden Gate Bridge. That's worth doing if you live in the area. Yeah, but the funny thing about San Francisco is, if you've never been there, you think San Francisco, warm, sunny. Oh no, nope. I got out to San Francisco in August and it was freezing. I really did not expect it to be that cold. Cold and cloudy and rainy and sometimes desperately foggy. First time I saw... when was the first time I saw one of the Dirty Harry movies? Yeah, I looked at the movie and I thought, how on earth did they manage to make San Francisco look so good when my experience of it really didn't match it? Mark Twain once commented that the coldest winter he ever spent was summer in San Francisco, and I know exactly what he meant. The good thing was, because I lived in Walnut Creek, that is over the Oakland Mountains, and it's a completely different climate. You could literally have cold, foggy, miserable weather in downtown San Francisco. Go to Walnut Creek and it's 110 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny. I think the hottest temperature I ever saw in downtown San Francisco was 84 Fahrenheit, according to the in-car thermometer. What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to see about ptarmigan, aren't I? New obsession, ptarmigan hunting. And eating, apparently. But yeah, we had a bit of a joke in San Francisco. You could always tell who the tourists were. They were the ones in shorts and t-shirts and shivering. I don't know where Weed, California is. I know the funny thing about Death Valley is you can be literally in Death Valley, and it is in February, March, something like that, and the temperature's in the 90s, which isn't as hot as it gets. It's, warm by Death Valley standards. And you look up and you can see snow on the Panamints. And if you try and drive in that area at the same time that it's hot and dry in Death Valley, you'll suddenly find you're heading up towards one of the passes that takes you over to Yellowstone, and it is I had to turn back because of heavy snow and slush and ice. This is the Long Dark. And I am at the moment using it just as a vehicle to talk to people as I am playing it, because we ended up talking about languages, San Francisco, peculiar weather. Yeah, The Long Dark. Technically, you might class it as a survival horror game. Ah, right. I never went. Did I ever go to Northern California? I went to the Lassen State Park, which I think is heading up towards Northern California. I think I got that right. Right, what am I doing? Right, I'm going to check out and see whether the ptarmigan see whether the ptarmigan nest still shows up. If I remap, will I see it? Because I seem to have scared them away, which is a shame, because I need... Now I want to hunt more ptarmigan, because the down is useful. I didn't realise that you got 4 per bird, so the other 2 would allow me... Okay, the ptarmigan nest is still there. Hopefully that means they'll come back. So that seems to be the trick. Crouch and shoot them at close range. Now this is the climbing point, isn't it? I hate climbing in this game. It's nearly killed me a couple of times. Yes, done that. I had to make the trip in Coastal Highway. My carry limit was down to 30 pounds, and it's typically 30 kilos, and it's typically up at 40. And I had to carry multiple gallons of fuel and a car battery to make a trade. That was a slow crawl between 2... Were the wolves present? and I think the wolves might have been present. I can't remember, and the bear was present. Hang on, there's something I just want to quickly check, if you don't mind. It's to do with performance, because I noticed something. Okay, alright, that's alright. Remember yesterday I said that I was getting 160 frames a second here in the middle of a blizzard. When I tested again in clear weather, this was the kind of frame rate I was getting, and I wondered, it seems that with when the blizzard cuts in, it actually improves frame rates. So this area normally would give me 120 frames a second. Sort of, 110, 120 in that region. Actually, do you know, this is interesting. This is kind of interesting. I'm here looking at 144 frames a second. New graphics card, in case anyone's wondering. And I'm streaming, and this is the same frame rate I get when I'm not streaming. That is quite odd. Still. Oops, wrong one. Talking of oddities in games, as some of you may know, I like to play Sky Children of the Light. It's a nice cozy game, completely different from this, but there's been an issue lately that when we exit the game, or when I exit the game doesn't actually stop. You can still hear music playing, and you have to force exit through Steam. So early this morning I thought I'd try and document this a bit, and what happens is, and I knew this, I was just documenting it this morning. So what happens is you run the game, and the way that Sky works is it's not that hard on GPUs. It's CPU limited for whatever reason, and you typically end up with one thread running at 100%. That was the situation I'm used to, and I discovered yesterday, day before, that it would pop up a second thread running at 100%. And if that thread was running, which was most of the time, that's when you couldn't exit the program and you had to force exit. I mean, I documented this and described it and stuck it out on the forums and the official bug report, that kind of thing. But it's really strange, and it doesn't seem to have a particular cause. So you can be looking. I mean, I'm looking. I'm running G-overlay because I was curious, and you can literally see this thread pop in 100%, and it stays rock solid, 100%. The main game thread gets up to 100%, but it sort of goes up and down a bit. This kind of thing. And then occasionally you'll see this 100% thread suddenly drop out. At which point, if you exit the program, you're fine. And on G-overlay, I can see though that if I exit the program and that second thread is running at 100%, it'll stay there, and it's still running 100%, and it's still doing stuff because I can still hear music. So either they're trying to do something clever with multi-threading and it didn't work, or the game isn't thread safe, or something else. The thing is, I found out that it's not just Linux users that were experiencing this. Windows users were experiencing the same thing. Now, I can't really expect them to test for on Linux, but that it happens with Windows users all the time, which apparently it does, means that they released the update with this problem in it, and they had to have known the problem was in it. I'm not sure if it exists as a known issue. I haven't seen anybody commenting on that. But yeah, there you go. Just a minor thing I noticed, seeing as we're talking about frame rates and graphics cards and what have you. Right, what time of day is it? Oh, it's getting on. Ptarmigan and cooking. What have I got else to do? Oh, and I forgot. I need to pick up rose hips. Do I need to fix anything? Yes, I do, don't I? I need to fix my hat. Oh, and I need to fix my... Okay, I need another rabbit. At least one more rabbit. Oh, that'll give me something to do tomorrow. By which point, the wolves will probably have... Oh no, not tomorrow, tomorrow. I meant, when I say tomorrow, I meant in-game tomorrow, not Saturday. Saturday, I'm not going to be streaming because I'm heading off to Manchester in the morning, so... where did I see rabbits around here? I know there was one or two. It was over there, wasn't it? I wonder if I've got time to plink another rabbit. And then I just suddenly realised, why am I moving so slowly? I'm probably carrying a couple of kilograms of... Oh, and there are rabbits over there too, aren't they? Yeah, okay. I can go and stock up on rabbit skins tomorrow. In the morning, I should say. In the game. I think I've got enough qualifiers in there now. I think that covers all the bases.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Yeah, that's probably not helping. And I think I'll drop that. What else am I carrying that's so heavy? Water won't help. I'm still carrying quite a bit of food. That won't help. I need to get some... Okay, I actually do have a bit of a mission. I need rose hips and I need burdock, because for some reason my vitamin C warning has been going off, which is not helping. Let's have another look, see what else I need to fix. Alright, so that needs fixing. That's... Oh, okay. If in doubt, repair your clothes. That's good. That's still good. Oh. That's new. Decent. Everything dropped from new to decent. Technically I could wait, but it's actually dropped my temperature down. Yeah. Okay. Only to be expected. So slightly surprised to let me go on for so long. Nope. I don't want to destroy the bed. Water. Have you made it back to camp, Danny? Right. Oh, grief. What is with the scurvy risk all the time suddenly? Yes. That's probably a good move. Why is it I'm suddenly getting scurvy warnings? I haven't. Am I just so low on the scurvy level that... Oh well. Now I definitely need to go and hunt.
Sure I can carry much more.
And find... I need rabbits, I need... Hujamafligit. You know, the famous Hujamafligit. Rose hips. What do you teach? J'ai pas d'idée. You know, that's almost a self-answering question. What do you teach? I don't know. Alright, let's see. I am over here. Oh. Have I got... I could have sworn I saw rabbits on the way to the cave. Oh, right. I have to confess, that is interesting. Actually, why is that a confession? I did biology at A level. Only got a grade C. And I really don't remember any of it now that I think about it. Resource gathering, we shall go. I have to confess, it's slightly disturbing how much I've forgotten. Your cat quacks? I did not know cats quacked. If I can't permanently fix the scurvy thing, I will have to do some fishing. I think I've maybe kept scurvy at bay by fishing, but I must admit I've never seen my vitamin C levels. Do you know, I don't know that I was necessarily taught critical thinking. Well, maybe I was, I don't know, but I doubt very much in the 80s it was considered something that you learned as a result of learning the sciences. And I did sciences at O-level and A-level. Well, obviously O-level, but A-level I did biology, chemistry and mathematics. Good morning, Lady Q. I'm sorry, I was just wondering who Danny and Jepadide were talking to. I didn't realise. How are you doing, Lady Q? Hope all is well. Let's go see whether we have any more wolves to bother me around here, seeing as that seems to be what they do. I know there are rabbits around somewhere down here. There's a rabbit grove on the map. Yep. How many times have I shot that wolf now? Assuming it's the same one. I swear. How many wolves have I shot in this area? 5? 6? Yeah, not too bad. Do I want to wait for the wolf to notice me so I can shoot him in safety, or do I just want to ignore him and go round? Let's just ignore him and go round. Ah! I mean, that is kind of strange. There were 3 wolves here. I shot them all. Came back yesterday, there was a wolf, shot that. Came back today, there's another one. Are they sort of taking it in turns to spawn in? Okay, here's the rabbits. I don't need too many of them. In case you're wondering how come I can get so close, it's because A, I'm crouched, and B, I can shoot from crouched. But obviously not like that. Apparently I'm now better at shooting ptarmigan. I'm sorry, Mr. Rabbit. Oh, it looks like the weather's turning. Maybe. Okay, that should be more than enough. It's 2 more rabbit skins. Oh. And the wind's coming from a direction which is advantageous to me, so that's a good thing. They don't stint from making you feel guilty, do they? Okay, yes, I think I said, in case anybody's new and wondering why I'm hunting rabbits, I want the skins because I need to fix a couple of things. And Mr. Wolf is still way over there. Oh yeah, no. When you do that, that is almost gruesome, isn't it? Hit them with a rock, then you got to run over and break their neck. Ugh. It's probably the most disturbing part of the game. Alright, let's see if we can persuade the wolf to come and... that way I can come back and not have to worry too much. This is the point at which I wish I could jump up and down and make a noise. He should see me, actually. Hello? Yep, here we go. Yes, I think so. I think I have his attention. Yep, I do. God, that always terrifies me. Here's the trick. I can shoot him from this doorway. Yep, if I can just get him up here. Yeah, you see? Now he doesn't know I'm there. Now he does. But I can do... that. With impunity. So, if you're in this area, that is something useful to remember. I mean, yes, the skinning and gutting parts aren't necessarily the best, but yeah, no, the
Feels like a lot of gear.
the kill the stunned rabbit bit is yeah, not the fun bit. Oh, that was good timing or bad timing, depending on your perspective. But the good news is, ooh, yeah. Might have left this a bit late. We now have the slow slog back through the blizzard. Again. Now, when I say there shouldn't be anything life-threatening on the way back, there shouldn't be, but you never know. The last time I came back this way hauling bear, actually, I thought I was safe, and a wolf decided to approach me from an angle which I was not expecting. Give your cat a treat. can't remember the rules about which predators you might and might not encounter in the middle of a blizzard. I know I've encountered moose in the middle of a blizzard. I'm not sure about bear or wolf.
Can't feel my hands.
Ah, there we go. I never played Final Fantasy VI. That was in case anybody's wondering, once you start getting the hypothermia risk notification, it actually takes a couple of hours in-game before you really start suffering from it. Yeah, this hypothermia risk thing, yeah, you've actually got a fair amount of time before you start taking damage. Although I think I am already starting to. But yeah, no, you've got a couple of hours before you're in serious trouble. As I demonstrated once, if anybody wants to see that story, look for the live stream entitled, what was it called? Survival. Just keep on trying. I can't remember. I think that was right. Yeah. One of the most terrifying things that I had happen to me in this game was walking back through a blizzard. When ahead of me loomed a moose. I was not happy about that. Fortunately, I managed to scare the moose off, but that was not what I wanted to see at that particular moment, I can tell you. Seven cats. Are you sure that's enough? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Right. Oh, loads of time to cook and skin and do things of an unpleasant nature. Don't use the fire striker. Save that. Oh, right. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I had so many cat lovers in the audience. Good morning, Anna. How are you doing? chat is particularly active today, which is kind of nice. Ooh, I just realised. Do I want to... Should have stuck my wolf in there, shouldn't I? Hang on, 30, 30. How are you doing this morning, Anna? Oh, that was remarkably good timing. Oh! I shot ptarmigan! 3 of them! Apparently crouching is the way to go. I still got one more rabbit. Apparently, opossums can make very good pets. They are very intelligent, very clean, and utterly adorable. Apparently descented skunks. I do not have any pets. No. Grew up with dogs though. But no, I don't do
I'm not
pets.
gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, let's. Oh. Oh dear. Clever possum. No, opossum, isn't it? Hang on. There are possums and there are opossums. And I'll try and get this right. Opossums are in the Americas and possums are in Australia. I think that's right. Or is it the other way round? So, it's definitely been a bad day for the local wildlife, I'm afraid. And do I have enough? I do not.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Are you invoking Cthulhu there, Danny? Okay, those are new. Those need actually kind of fixing. Those are just down to decent, even though it doesn't say so. And let's. Oops, I need cured guts. Anybody? how many Lovecraftian type fans are there out there? Sort of. I haven't read Lovecraft in a while, but oops. Anybody's. There we go. Now I can fix something. Oh wow. You've been busy. Alright. Try and have a good day, Anna. We'll see you later / next time. Do I have any means of checking Discord? Hang on a second. I think I do. Okay. Oh, alright. Well, don't forget, I'm not streaming tomorrow, so don't worry about it. I'm going to Manchester tomorrow. But thanks for letting me know. See you soon. Right, that's one more thing done. If in doubt, drink water and eat something. That's interesting. Does it... Okay, so some of this is... I think some of that is actually wolf. What's the 900? Oh, that's interesting. As far as I can tell, all the cured meat comes out as 900 calories. I'll be interested to see how the rabbit does. What am I doing? I can't remember. Fixing things. What else did I need to fix? That's good. That's good. That's alright. That's okay. Yes. Wolf kinda needs doing. Oh, I've got enough wolf that I can do that. Alright. So, what's this like? That's at 93%. Yeah, we're good. I did fix that. That's fixed. I need one more rabbit to deal with that. And we're getting on for night time. Well, it is night time. Alright. I am afraid I have to do my usual hourly bladder exercise, so I will put Mackenzie to bed. And I will be back in about 3 minutes. So I will see you all fairly shortly. Right, and I'm back. I don't know whether any of you might be interested in this. There is another project I'm slowly working on that I might end up live streaming. And that is borrowed from Dream, the YouTuber. He did a couple of episodes of what he called Minecraft Hitman, and I thought, ooh, I know somebody I could do that with. Possibly. So we probably wouldn't call it Minecraft Hitman, we'd probably call it Minecraft, the Most Dangerous Game. Because there's a book back in 1924 it's a short story by Richard Connell called The Most Dangerous Game, in which a man is kidnapped, dropped on an island, and then hunted by another man. It's an idea that's made it into any number of movies. So we're currently scouting locations in Minecraft Seeds, and I found one today, which is this island, a big island surrounded by ocean, which looks like it might be perfect. So I don't know if we'd end up live streaming it. I would like to, but we'd certainly play a few games, see how it works, and then make a decision about whether we want to live stream it. But that could be fun, and I will keep you all posted as to how that's going. I mean, yeah, I'm ripping off Dream, but I don't see why I shouldn't. It's not like he can copyright the idea after all. I mean, he nicked the idea, I don't know where he got the idea from. Like I say, when I saw it, I was immediately reminded of the short story. I think it was also known as Zarkov's Wolves. The antagonist in the story, I think, was called Zarkov. But that could actually be fairly funny, and there's we'll have to see how that is. Neither one of us is particularly fantastic at that kind of thing in Minecraft. In Minecraft, I'm better at setting up a base and doing redstone stuff in survival mode, and I've never PvP'd. So the whole point about Minecraft Hitman / The Most Dangerous Game is one person hunts the other, and the other person has to survive for an hour, say. And if they die within the hour, game over, the target's lost. The hitman themselves can be killed any number of times, which isn't the nature of The Most Dangerous Game. But if we had a situation where it was simply the same scenario as The Most Dangerous Game, it would simply be a PvP fight, which would not be fun at all. So, yeah, we're working on locations, ideas, how to do it, that kind of thing. So I'll keep you posted on how that progresses. I'm looking forward to it, actually. It could be fun. Because, of course, the one thing Dream didn't do was live stream those. He recorded them and edited them and this kind of thing. So, anyway, something to look out for if you're interested. Right, what was I doing? Grief. Oh, yes, I need rose hips for the vitamin C deficiency, don't I? Everything else is in good nick. Alright, rose hips. Let's get rid of the vitamin C problem. Where am I? Oh, don't know where I'm going now. Yes, going downstairs, probably a good first step. Don't you think? And what am I carrying that weighs so much? It's the eternal question. What am I carrying that weighs so much? Yes, that doesn't help. And I need to harvest my arrows. I need more birch saplings. Alright. Let's
I need to drop something.
see what else has spawned unexpectedly. Oh! I'm back to the wolves on the pond there. Wonderful. Has it been 3 days? I suppose it must have been. This is like being back in Bleak Inlet. Every time you go to the cannery, you end up in a shootout with timber wolves. Now, I'm not stinky, so I suppose I could just... The thing is, if one of them's respawned, there's a very good chance the other one has as well, because there were typically 2 on the ice, and then 1 up here. Has that really been 3 days? Wow. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Sounds about right. Bleak Inlet's not too bad, to be honest. It's got some good points. If I because I'm only playing on Voyager mode and I have the revolver, I basically just literally get into a shootout with the Timberwolves. Although the first time I went to the cannery, I think there were 8 Timberwolves there, which struck me as being a bit excessive. After that, everything became a bit more manageable. The workers' hut area, the workers' residence, is actually very useful because there is a... Hang on a moment. Oh. There was a noise and I thought, oh, please don't tell me that's the graphics card doing something imaginative. But no, the cannery is actually not too bad. I suppose one day for a challenge I ought to go there and see if I can refrain from using the revolver. But given that that's where the reloading bench is, that is so useful I can't not go. The main problem I have now found with the Bleak Inlet isn't so much getting there, it's getting out. That second climb, is a bit of a nightmare. Alright, so I might not have a wolf here today, so I can go and sort out and the bear shouldn't have respawned. I hope not. It is very cold. That was the one thing I did discover. It is very cold. But no, it was the second. It was the second climb on the way out that nearly killed me. Fortunately, I had brought a stim along for that purpose, so I was able to do that second climb. But you need to be in absolutely tip-top physical condition for that second climb. Now, in the end, I judged Bleak Inlet to be quite survivable, and given the bonus of being able to reload your ammunition, yeah, that is really useful. Let's see. Okay, either side of the bridge. I need to remember that. I've just picked up rose hips from there, I think. And is that it? I might have to go after cattail. Oh, burdock. Near the hunters. Oh, there's a destroy. I didn't realise there was a destroyed cabin. Okay, so I definitely want the burdock. Just basically follow round that way. Now, when I first realised there were so many timber wolves there, that was a moment. What's the expression? I had a significant emotional moment. But yeah, if you have the revolver, the timber wolves aren't so much of a problem. That's what I found. I'm sure, actually, if I had enough arrows, I would be able to have dealt with them as well. I think you get vitamin C from the cattails as well. Ah. How many times did I get mauled by a bear in Bleak Inlet? I think it was at least twice. Okay, I'm sorry. Which region is HRV? Because no, hang on a second, I can find out. Which one is HRV? Hushed River Valley. Okay, I have not been to the Hushed River Valley yet. Odd thing for me, every time I go to say burdock root, I always want to say dandelion and burdock, which I haven't had in years, but from what I recall, is what the Americans essentially call root beer. But in England we call it dandelion and burdock, I think, mostly. Ah, there's the burdock. No, I still maintain the worst place is Forlorn Muskeg, but I think everybody would pretty much agree with me on that. Okay, definitely there. Memento cache. Which that would be... up past it. It looks like it would be up there. Or do I want to try for it? Ah, is that the bear cave? Yes. Oh. Oh, great. Now I'm gambling that it in fact has been long enough that this has, well, short enough time that this thing has not yet re-Whatsited. Re-Whatsited. The famous re-Whatsited. No, that's not the cave, is it? Respawned. That's definitely the bear cave. Don't try this at home. Hello, what have we got here? Oh, great. Okay, I came all that way and I don't have the key, which I assume is somewhere else. Okay. I can live with that. I don't think I've ever yet found something massively helpful in caches. Oh, there's more rabbit. Hello, rabbits. And I don't think I've actually been to the destroyed cabin, so that's worth a look. Yeah, in case anybody's wondering, I don't think you were here for that, Lady Q, but I did shoot the bear a couple of days ago. I hope it was only a couple of days ago. I don't want it to be 3 days ago. That would be needlessly. Okay, it's just a destroyed cabin. I seem to be making a habit of going into abandoned caves. There's another one up near the trappers, up near the hunting lodge, as a matter of fact. It looks almost exactly the same as that one. So I would assume that there is potentially a bear in that. But there were no bones in it. Is that the deer I shot? No, that's a body, isn't it? Yeah. And I don't actually know what's down here. Oh, it's climb. Where does that climb down to? And why would I want to go down there? Crows are busy round here. What have I missed? Obviously not that. Oh yes, I've been here before. Of course I have. Yeah, that's right. I've seen both of these. It was in this region that I nearly got ambushed by the bear last time. Yeah, okay. That really doesn't sound like risking my neck for... Oh, and talking of risking my neck, I just... Oh no, I shot the wolf, didn't I? Yes, in principle. In principle, I shot the wolf. Unless we have yet another respawn, and that reminds me, of course, there's still that wolf up at the... that respawned up at the pond. Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed the look at the scenery around here. Been a while since I saw a deer in this area. I'm pretty certain there's typically one, but I didn't shoot it. I think it might have been eaten by wolves. Alright, so once I get repaired... Okay, we've been around here mostly. My general plan is essentially head off this way, because I think there's somewhere on the map, there's somewhere over here, I think, isn't there? If you have far territories, which I do. So that might be worth checking out. That'll be completely new to me, I think. Unless it's Blackrock. No, it's not Blackrock, is it? Oh, is it? Is that Blackrock that you can get to from here? Because I have actually been there. Not in this run, obviously. Different run. Transfer pass. Ah, okay. Does that lead to Blackrock? I'll find out, I guess. I do hope Hinterland keeps going. I mean, once they've done Black Frost. Mind you, given how long... Oh, right. In which case then, I definitely got to go. Given how... I would like to see this game, but in somewhere like the Sonoran Desert. I think that would be kind of cool. Also, it would be nice to have a break from the ice, the snow, and the cold. But, oh, that's where they are. Oh, Pleasant Valley. Okay. But I suppose I've just got to go and take a look at the far territories, haven't I? Even if it kills me. I think there was, I seem to remember some time ago that there was a call, so to speak, that people were saying, how about desert? Sonoran Desert would probably be the best one, because you obviously you can survive in the Sonoran Desert. But I mean, if they did it something like the middle of the Sahara, no, you can pretty much forget it. Although there is a game, isn't there a survival game that's essentially in the middle of a desert? What do they call it? There is one. There is one. I'll need to try and remember what it is. It looked interesting. But they have an oasis, so that helps. But you have to worry about getting sunstroke and dying of thirst and that sort of thing. What's it called? I shall have to take a look. Of course, the problem is with any survival type game, what I'm really looking for is the long dark, but in a different environment. That's probably the reason I haven't dashed back to the forest or green hell. Arid? No, I think it was called something else. Star something? Oh, and I still want to go after Ptarmigan. And I know they're not going to be there. And let's see if I can climb on the car. Where'd you go? You're behind there, aren't you? Oops, wrong way. Come on, I know I can get on this car. There we go. Let's see if I can grab his attention. Over here, Mr. Wolf. Scorching desert? Don't trip. Oh, there he is. Yeah, let me have a quick look. Trying to do two things at once. Don't recommend this. Arid game. No, that's in the Atacama. Oh, and it's free. Huh. Oh. That sounds like interesting. But yeah, no, it wasn't Arid. What was the other one you mentioned? Scorching Desert? I can't spell. Yeah, Scorching Desert. No, it wasn't that. But that looks interesting. Right, that actually does look kind of interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. But that's not the one I was thinking of. But that is good to know. Oh dear, I would hate to write performance reviews. I'm very glad I never had to do that. This man works well when under constant supervision and cornered like a rat. I actually knew somebody like that. Oh, all right. He's not gonna do me any favors, is it? He, it, them, she. Cooey. The presence of that there. I did genuinely know somebody like that. And the thing is, he did good work too. Under those conditions. I'm forgetting about my vitamin C problem. Oh grief, no. I'm very glad I never had to do that. See you later, J'ai Paddy Day. Have a good day. And don't forget, I'm not streaming tomorrow. So the next time I stream, it'll be Wintermute on Sunday morning. Same time. But see you then. In fact, I've got about 10 minutes to go before I have to go and get lunch because my stomach is... my stomach thinks my throat's been cut. Come on, you gotta notice me now. But thanks for the hint about Scorching Desert. That does look... Actually, I'll check Arid. That might be interesting. But the Scorching Desert does look like fun. If nothing else, I'll get a video out of it. If it's cheap enough. Oh, good grief. I wasn't expecting that so soon. Oh, that's pretty good, done blind. So in principle, it shouldn't be able to get me on the car. Let's see. I've certainly faced walls like this in from this position before, just not this particular. Right. That is a deeply suspicious number of... Okay, have a good weekend. And rest of the week. We'll see you all soon. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. So actually, the next time I play this, which will be on Monday, most likely. Yeah, Monday. All being well. There's probably going to be a wolf here, another wolf down there, and the bear will probably be back. But so far...
I could eat anything right now.
Oops, sorry. But so far, this place has been alright. Let's, what time? Yeah, okay, what I'm going to do is... Might as well cook up my final thing for the day is I will... try and fix my vitamin C problem. Why am I carrying... I don't know. Try and fix my vitamin C problem. Oh, that should keep me going for a while. Cook up the wolf. I'm actually quite friendly with the people doing the renovations. Yeah, I think I've got enough charcoal, don't you? Right, wolf cooking. Oh. Oh. What am I doing? Might as well. Okay, that's actually interesting. I wanted to make sure you could, in fact, cure the rabbit. Which you can. Okay. So this was all a complete waste of time, so I will make water instead. How long have I got? Alright. Nope. Yeah, that'll do. So... that's food. There's more food in there. Oh, yes. Yes. I need to do some prep work. Do the prepared burdock. Yeah. Sorry, I'm umming and ahhing to myself in a most indecisive fashion. Did not prepare this very well. So, actually, for now, I'll eat my prepared burdock, and that didn't fix the problem. Yep. Alright, so I have to start another fire. Oh, blast, I did not mean to do that. Not with the fire starter. Meant to start the fire, keep that for... Right, cook. Prepared rose hips. Well, it did do something. So that should give me... Yeah, I think I've got enough for 2 more of those. And we're reaching a natural end of the day. Yep, I've officially been going for 2 hours. Right, everybody. That was a relatively stress-free event, live stream section of the game. I hope you all have a very good weekend, and as I say, I'll be streaming on Sunday morning with luck. We'll do Wintermute, continue that particular job, and I can't remember what I'm doing in Wintermute. I think I'm hunting deer, aren't I, because I'm out of food. And then this game will be back on Monday. Unless I find that I really, really, really like Arid or something, but I'm not likely to stream that in the mornings. So, and I will at this point do my usual begging speech for all those who are not subscribed. It would be awfully handy if you could help to move the channel forward, you know, that kind of thing. Contribute to eventually making me rich and famous. Or alternatively, just leave a like. I will see you all next time, and thank you very much for watching. It's been fun. Good day to all. Can't remember which button to